Hello, friends. Let's have a quick market update. I see people are confused, flipping bullish, bearish with every different candle. Buy the dip or don't buy the dip, or the dip is keep dipping. So let's put things into perspective again. Uh, Let me start with Bitcoin. And please, just first of all, I would like to thank you for watching this video. There are some other details in the video description. Please read it and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So let's start with Bitcoin. I'm thinking also to start making similar videos for altcoins. If you agree with this idea, also please let me know in the comments part. So we start with Bitcoin. The price action is really disgusting. It's boring. It's keep bleeding. It's so let's put things into perspective again, because when we are playing on higher time frames, people keep losing the big picture. I mean, uh, still feeling FOMO with every green candle, and then the second day feeling depression with the next red candle. So let's keep the things and the levels clear in our mind, so you don't get trapped with lower time frames price action. Uh, as we said earlier, that we are currently, Bitcoin is currently ranging. So let's define our range again. We have this 30k level, which is the main level for me. I am watching. We have also this key SR here. As you can see here, it was a resistance, and here we bearish retested this level. It's around 41.5, which is the EMA 21 on the weekly. We have also clearly another level here. As you can see, we are keep flipping around. You see this level. So these are currently three levels. I will add one level to these levels, which is February highs. It's someplace around here, So these are the key three levels, the three key levels I am watching. uh, I would like to add this so I can give this range a name, or this area a name, which is, for me, I can call this the demand zone. Sorry, let's, okay, as a support we use the green color, and let's call this the demand zone. This is our demand zone. Okay, this is our support. We remember how we wicked into this zone and we bounced instantly. Now in between we have here our key SR zone, got which we got rejected from here. It was well explained before, as you know. And for us also, we will have here a key currently resistance. We will call it resistance. It's SR, but for us it's a resistance. And we have this key level, which we had deviation above this level. We can say the moon mission will start after we flip this. So currently we are here, we are in this zone. Now for each range, because the ranges are big here, I mean, this is like $11,000 range. So this is really a big range to consider. So also we have some kind of local, let me call it local mid-range for this one. The same goes here, and we can see price action around these two mid levels. Okay, so this is our range low, the demand, the support, mid range, the range high, and we have here a key level at 58. Now, what kind of price action we are expecting? How we would like to play? How I would like to play this? Now, let's start with bullish scenarios. Now, the first bullish scenario will be slow and very slow and boring price action here. Slowly we go here and slowly reclaiming, and then start going up like this. Maybe we range for a longer time till we flip this level. Then we can consider the longs toward the upper range. So for this, we have a key flip here. We are waiting, which is flipping this zone. Flipping this zone, the 41.5 is a key for us. As you can see here, we got the rejection. So we would like to flip this zone before start considering the higher levels. This is the first one we would like to consider. For the second one, first I would like to show something. We all know the Fibonacci, Fibonacci of the entire structure. As you can see, the golden pocket is around 27.1, 27.3, depends on the exchange. So it's around these lows. This is the also another very logical scenario we need to consider, that the price actually keep continuation till here. We got some serious breakdown to swipe the lows, reclaim, and bounce impulsively. Now, this one, we accept this one should come with with high volume. Also for this one, we accept lows down to 27 point something, 27 point something. For this one here, we have liquidity hunting, and we have also, we call it deviation below the range low, so we can go impulsively. For this one, you don't buy here, you will be waiting. You will be waiting to see a clear close above 30, 31K, then you can market buy every asset you are bullish on. I mean, like Bitcoin, maybe you buy Solana, Ethereum, whatever you are willing to buy. We are now mentioning Bitcoin. So this is very logical scenario considering the current price action. This is very logical scenario. Now here we tap the range low, we tap this, let's call this is our range. We tap the range high here, again the range low, the range high. So slowly we might get to the range low, then again to the range high. So we might keep going slowly in this range, or we might have this scenario. This scenario, this is also another bullish scenario, and also very logical. Also, it's it's taking the liquidity out of this point, as you can see here, out of this SR. Also, it's tapping the golden pocket of the entire move, Now here, there will be so many stop loss triggering longs liquidations and late shorters trap for these ones. So this will be the most dangerous scenario and the most liquid scenario, I believe. Now, but this is how we go impulsively to even up to the range high, to the 51K. This is how we can go impulsively. Otherwise, we will keep ranging and keep going slowly with boring price action, The range is wide, okay? So people are keep flip-flopping, bullish, bearish after every candle. So you don't need to be confused with low time frames price action, okay? Consider longing around the demand zone. Consider offloading around 41.5, 40K, something around 40K. Consider longing once we flip this. Consider offloading once we reach this one. And if you saw this one, you need to act, you need to market buy. Now, if this happened, I also expect the major exchanges to fail again as usual. So for this, I suggest you to keep some liquidity on some stable exchanges. I use Phoenix for this. I put my link also in the description. You can use it. I highly recommend it. It's very stable for both spot and futures. So you need to be ready for such action, because we all remember also how all the major exchanges failed to stay up. Even their APIs were going down when we hit the first time, when we hit the 30K. So this is slowly, and this is how we are going right now, and this is clearly on the high time frames level. Something to mention, that we can see clear and strong bullish divergence on the 12 hours time frame. As you can see here, you can see we started from here. Even if you add the volume, that you will see the highest volume on the first breakdown, then lowest volume here, lowest volume there. So this is also a bullish sign. So I expect we have a chance sooner or later to revisit the 41K. So the game plan is buy around the support, offload here, majority here, rebuy dips if we flip this level, offload here, and you can consider the moon mission only once we flip clearly above here, and we start, and Bitcoin start its price discovery phase. So uh, we call it the boring scenario, the slowly, and we also consider the bullish scenario, which will be painful at some points. Okay, the all-time high. Okay, now at at or what are the signs that will concern me personally when we go there? If we got into this zone with slow bleeding, and start losing this level with slow bleeding, here I will be concerned, because here I will put on the table that we might retest the previous all-time high around 20K. Slow bleeding is not good. Slow bleeding into high time frame support is not good. Actually, I prefer to see some kind of impulsive moves called liquidity hunting, massive liquidations, capitulations, candles, then followed by impulsive reactions. That will be the good one to maintain the price action inside this range, which will suggest some kind of reaccumulation here, and we can go again into parabolic run. But if we got here and we start losing this level with slow bleeding, and then that will be a very big concern. Now, be careful. Your main focus, your main target after such month. We have just almost, we are closing the worst month in the history of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. Okay, so your capital preservation, to protect your capital, this should be your first priority. Okay, forget about Slayer or Moonboys or whoever just telling you to hodl something. Don't sell your shitcoins to the institution. No, don't worry. The institutions are not buying your shitcoins. Okay, make sure to protect your capital. Make sure to use proper risk management, because the one time you don't do, the market will punish you hard about this. Okay, this is very important. Okay, it's not, we prefer to be bullish, we prefer to just keep going up, but it's not the case. Market is not going up forever. Okay, so protect your capital regardless of what others tells you. Your capital protection is the most important part. So whenever market will continue to go up and we have some real uptrending, so don't worry, as long as you have the capital. You don't actually, personally, I don't care if I buy Ethereum at $300 or 700 or 2000 or 4000. I just, for example, if I want to long Ethereum, I want Ethereum to be uptrending. The same for Bitcoin. So I don't care to buy the exact price or something. It's not a big deal. Just give me some proper uptrend with enough uh, evidence and strength there. So I don't care what is the exact entry price. Okay, as long as something is trending, then you can easily make money. Okay. So, but you have to to have enough uh, collateral, enough capital when you got there. So for this, you don't need to burn your entire liquidity with current price action. Okay, even if you would like to buy something, even when we go here, buy with proper size, with proper risk management. Okay, and keep in mind that if you play at the altcoins, most of the altcoins are currently playing leveraged Bitcoin. I mean, if Bitcoin is correcting like 3-4%, they are going down 10-15%. When Bitcoin is bouncing 2-3%, they are going up 10-15%. Sorry, this is what most of the altcoins are doing right now. Focus on the fast recovery coins. I mean, for every phase, for every period, we have some coins that are fastly gaining or recovering. For example, currently, IEO's, especially Matic, for example, is on fire. Link is always one of the fast recovery coins, for example. Recently, we have seen some tokens like Solana also is doing this. These are changing. This is not the general rule. So for each phase, you would like to see which coins are having the enough liquidity plus the enough volume so they can fast recover. So you may consider, or just stick to the big ones like Bitcoin, Link, Ethereum, something like this. So let me write here once and for all. Let me write here the let me write here the conclusion. So we have bullish scenario one, the boring scenario, as we said, slow choppy move between the lows and the range high. So noobs will flip their bias from bullish to bearish with every candle till we reclaim the mid range, and then it can push up to the upper 51K. The bullish scenario 2, I call it pain to gain. The big trap will be the liquidity collection below the range low. Then we can get an impulsive move up, and this can go down to 27.3, 27.4. It depends on the exchange actually, where we have the golden pocket of the entire 3K to 65K move. Okay, and where we should be concerned, we will be concerned only if we saw slow bleeding near the lows, near the demand zone. That means there is no more demand at this zone. That means we most probably will break down for the all-time high. Once we break above 50, 58, 61K, this zone, once we break above this, then we can consider new all-time highs. You can consider 90, 110 up to 170K. I will tell you just exactly what I'm thinking here. Let's say, for example, this was the entire correction. This was the entire correction. So here you can start targeting the Fibonacci extensions, like 1.618 will be around 87K, for example, and you can, upper Fibonacci extensions. It can go up to 170K, but this is too early to consider, too early to consider. Now we are playing in a range, so we stick to this range, we stick to this range. We have the textbook here, we have how to play this, okay? We will wait for something like this or the normal ranging. The deviation is my favorite scenario actually. Deviation, then reclaim. It will be my favorite scenario because we will have impulsive move from the range low to the range up. That's it. Thank you. We'll keep you posted. Don't forget to subscribe to channel. Read the details below the video. I will put something also. Also, don't forget, if you got this scenario, you will have instability in the major exchanges. So also I will put in the description Phoenix ref link. Also some stable exchanges. I would like to thank you if you use it, okay? And you won't regret this. Thank you. Have a nice weekend. We'll keep you posted.